welcome to today's episode of Nile Cruise. Dear viewers, today we bring you a very special episode of Nile Cruise. And before I start off and kick off today's episode of Nile Cruise, I have to say that I'm very happy and have the pleasure to be joined with my dear colleague Ahmed Nader.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome, Ahmed. Dear viewers, today we bring you today's episode of Nile Cruise from a very historical, monumental place here in Egypt that it's worth for all tourists to come and visit. We bring you today's episode of Nile Cruise from the Citadel, dear viewers. Ahmed?
Yes, exactly, Rana. A very special place today on Nile Cruise. We'll be speaking more as Egyptians coming here and seeing the wonders of Egypt and the museums that are here. The Military Museum, the Police National Museum in Egypt are all located inside the Citadel. We'll be speaking more about the history of the Citadel itself and the Police National Museum, which was inaugurated in 1986, celebrating the 25th anniversary of it. Rana.
Yes, Ahmed. Dear viewers, as Ahmed said, more details in today's episode of Nile Cruise. A stuffed episode. Don't go away. We'll be back again.
Welcome back. You're still watching Nile Cruise on Nile TV International, a very special place for the Egyptians and for the tourists, like the Police National Museum. We have more information about that, but Rana will be telling us more about it.
Yes, Ahmed, our dear colleague Shuruk Bakir was here and she made a wonderful report about the Police National Museum here at the Citadel, and we're going to watch Shuruk, dear viewers, with all the information, with all the interviews that she did, and we're going to be back again. Don't go away, for you're still watching Nile Cruise on Nile TV, Rana and Ahmed.
The Police Museum in the Citadel of Salah ad-Din al-Ayyubi was officially opened in the year 1984, and the building of the museum was actually the military prison of the Citadel that was transformed into the Police Museum.
Ramadan Canon started from here. It started from this place, from National Museum of Egyptian. We have two stories about the Ramadan Canon. That's all talked about. That started from here. First time we turned that from here. The time of that in the Maghreb was related with the iftar. The people was so separated and come to thank the Mamluk Sultan. First one was Khosh Qadam, Sultan Mamluki. Second one was Al-Khidawi Ismail. We make here every 3 months temporary expedition about ideas like Raya Uskina, the most crime famous in Egypt, like firing engine, like Ramadan Canon.
The most remarkable features that attracts the eye of the guest while he climbs the stairs to enter the Police National Museum is actually the large stone statue of a lion to the right-hand side, seeming as if it guards the museum.
We have here a photo for the Minister of Interior to 1800 to 97. The start Egypt will have system for to have government and we have also this photo for all the minister to the last one now, and we have here Lazorli Basha. We have this photo, and this we have statue before the building of Minister of Interior, and this statue, the Lazorli Basha, Muhammad Ali asked him to build police from inside to Egypt because we have military for fighting outside to save Egypt, and we need military to we need police inside to save the people. And Muhammad Ali asked him to build police, and we have here uniform from police from time for Muhammad Ali to the time for King Farouk.
The first hall of displays in the Police Museum hosts a number of weapons that were used by the Egyptian police in different eras of the Egyptian history. This includes a large wooden stick that was used as a shield during the Pharaonic period.
No, it's actually my second, and it's very nice. And I've come and I've seen new stuff added to the museums and stuff, and it's actually very interesting. When I was younger, it was my dream to work as like a policewoman, and then I realized my passion was actually becoming a doctor. But I'm still highly interested in crimes. I even sometimes listen to like crime stories just for fun, and it is very interesting to watch as well the weapons and the history behind how they think, and it's just fascinating. It was, I think, about like a year or maybe a year and a half, and maybe some extra stories about like other criminals, different criminals, and new assets like different types of guns and swords and stuff. And it was nice seeing new stuff added, because that means there is like improvement in the museums. And yeah, and that's it. If you want to know more about what's happened, like investigations and crimes and stuff, it's so interesting. Do come to Al-Ala, because it's full of so much information, and it's eye-opening, and it's truly amazing.
Next, the guests enter the most interesting section of the Police Museum is the Crime and Criminals Hall. This section includes the photos and the stories of a number of the most famous criminals like Raya and Sakina, the most well-known criminals in the modern history of Egypt.
Because I heard that it's about ancient Egypt, and I wanted to hear about the crimes they are talking about, and how here the police museum, I wanted to look about it and look for it. Actually the crime stories, because I was interested in hearing about them and about Raya and Skina and those criminals, so it was nice knowing about them more. Actually it was my first visit, and I felt very excited to know about ancient Egypt. That's why I would like to come here more.
The National Police Museum recorded the history of the Egyptian police forces from ancient time till present day, featuring exhibits of weaponry, medals, military equipments, uniforms, and pictures of the famous criminals in the Egyptian history. Shuruq Bikir, Nile Cruise.